I can tell a lot of people in this world are facing this issue. Sometimes you can't even look at yourself in the mirror. And I mean, honestly, how do you deal with yourself when this always happens to you? I know it's a struggle. I know most of the time you just can't deal with the fact that this happens to you and it only feels like it happens to you. But I'm here to tell you. It happens to all of us. It happens to the prettiest people and the ugliest people, which is probably you and me and anyone else who isn't a celebrity. Because, you know, personality and like everything else counts as well for ugliness. But anyway, I'm here to provide my services to help you out, to ensure that you never get pimples. So what's going on, everybody? Nick for your thoughts here, and welcome to my new how-to series. Thought about this, taking a poop, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun. So, as you can tell, got my scarrings here and there. You know how it is. It's hard to get rid of pimples, and once you have them and once they scar, you're kind of screwed unless you have the money for chemical treatments and everything else. So clearly, with all my wrongdoings and my awful experiences, I want to tell you how I got rid of my pimples. Because I do take care of my skin. Maybe not as frequently as other people, but I do my stuff. So, time for me to give my tips and tricks to ensure that you get less pimples on your face. I hope that rhymed, that it did not rhyme at all. Now it just sounds really stupid, but this is how I'm going to start my videos, because it's me. And I'm shameless. So, tip number 1. If my camera stops shaking. Do not wash your face every morning and night. There's no point of it. There's no reason. Why would you want to do that? To wipe off all the bacteria off your face? Stupid. Is it to like ensure the fact that like you wash off all the gunk and everything that you had throughout the day? Don't be stupid. It doesn't work like that. You need to pay a lot of money for expensive shit and rub it on your face. That's how it goes. You need the whole face mask. You need everything. Remember, spend as much money as you can without taking care of the most simple steps when it comes to skincare. You know how it goes. So that's tip number 1. Clearly now you know what not to do, because no reason to wash your face like that. Like, no reason. Now, tip number 2. This is an optional one, but I know. Did you really see a change? Well, tip number 2 is the headband. So, usually when it comes to the headband type of stuff, not many people have to do this. This one is definitely an optional tip. But whenever I'm getting pimples, and I clearly want some extra ones, I keep my hair in my face. Makes sense. Pimples somehow, according to science, but we know science is bullshit. Apparently the oils from your hair, they go into your face. When they go into your face, they give you pimples. Who would have thought that? Clearly, I think they're all idiots, and I think they don't know what they're talking about, and their doctorates are useless. So listen to me. And if you don't want to get pimples, don't do this. Don't do it. It's not worth it. There's no reason to. Yeah. Screw doctors. I don't know what they're talking about. They're just highly paid, educated guessers at the end of the day. So, when it comes to tip number 3, it's going to be the home remedies. Honestly, everyone's going to give you 100 different home remedies basically saying, you can rub dirt on your face and it'll be okay. Honestly, do whatever you want. I don't find them useful. I think they're stupid. But if you happen to need a home remedy, one of the ones that I use is milk and sugar. And I'm using it for fun. It isn't because it helps me decrease pimples or anything. Or exfoliates my skin and acts like a little scrub. And using honey and lemon isn't great for your face either. I just do it for shits and giggles. So don't follow me on those tips, but this is tip number 3. Yeah. Now, tip number 4. You're all gonna cry about this. Sometimes genetics has a role. I'm sorry. If you got bad genes, blame your mother, blame your father, blame your grandparents, and everyone else in your household. It is what it is. Sometimes if you just have awful genes, no matter what you do, you're still fucked. So, I can't help you there. I can't help you with genes. We don't have anything to alter our genes to benefit us in any way. That technology isn't out there yet. If it was, I would have done it for a lot of things. Yeah. I'm sorry. If you got awful genes, you know who to blame. Now, tip number 5. The food you eat. Here's the thing. Let me talk about the serious shit. I know whenever it comes to eating food, y'all just want to eat everything. And I get that. So you should. But I'm not telling you to wash your hands after every meal. But what the experts say, which is clearly bullshit, so like you should listen to me. Never wash your hands after every single meal to make sure that the oils and everything do not go into your face when you touch your face. Because when you do that, just because you have McDonald's French fry oil all over your hand and you touch your face, doesn't mean it will give you a ton of pimples. It doesn't. Because all the fatty oils and everything from your fingertips and all the bacteria from your fingertips hitting your face doesn't mean it will give you pimples. So if you wash your hands and make sure that you get rid of all the excess stuff, you'll be in a lot safer position to get less pimples. Yeah. Tip number 6, and the finale to all my tricks. Hold on. It's for all of y'all to buy some Vicks. So, on a serious note, Vicks, hopefully I don't get like copyright or something, but Vicks is pretty amazing. I'm not saying it changed my life in any way, but let's just say that I'll show you a picture of what my nose used to look like. Now it's all clean and sparkly. And let's just say that Vicks, for some magical reason, takes away buried pimples. It's bullshit, I know, clearly. I'm not saying it's worked for me and it's removed pimples 3 days after I rubbed this on my face, but something that you should never invest in. Because why would you buy something like this that usually is meant for cold and the flu season and use it on your face and somehow magically take away all your pimples? I don't know. Don't do it though. But if I had to give a suggestion, never put it on pop pimples because it'll just regrow them. I know, this is why you don't use it. When they're unpopped, put this on your face 3 days, every single night, and your pimples will be gone. I know. Magic, bullshit, it doesn't exist. Don't do it, I know. But this is my tip number 6 for all my tricks. And with just little Vicks, it'll remove your shit in a cinch. Hashtag bars. Oh, man. And last but not least is tip number 7. What? Ma? Okay. One sec. So before I was rudely disturbed by my mom for no apparent reason. Tip number 7 is, and a thing that you want to do by yourself. If you want to buy face masks, if you want to buy anti-pimple cream, if you want to buy exfoliants and all that extra stuff, that's all on you. I never use it. It gives me more pimples. So yeah. Just eating dry mangoes. Yeah. So that was my how not to get pimples. And clearly I know my advice would be better than everyone else's because I'm just better than everyone else. Just make sure you know. At the end of the day, you're still screwed with pimples. So don't follow my tips. Because they won't change your life forever. And ensure that you'll never get pimples again. Peace.